We've all heard of abandoned tube stations on the London Underground, right? We've got such familiar names like Aldwych, Ongar, Down Street, etc. But did you know there are a few tube stations out there that were originally meant to be built, but they never were? In this series, we will be covering some of those planned stations. In this part, we will be covering the stations which were meant to be located on the original Jubilee Line extension, or, as it was known back then, the Fleet Line. As most of you probably know already, when the Jubilee Line opened in 1979, it originally terminated at Charing Cross. Of course, for the extension to be opened in 1999, this terminus had to be abandoned. But the original plans for this extension would have kept this station open. Phase 2 of the Jubilee Line would have extended it past Charing Cross to stations at Aldwych, with an interchange to the old Piccadilly Line branch, Ludgate Circus, which is not far from City Thameslink Station, Cannon Street and Fenchurch Street. Approval from Parliament was granted in July of 1971. Later that same year, approval for a Phase 3 was also granted, with the chosen route going via Surrey Quays. From there, the line would take over the East London Line section to New Cross and New Cross Gate. We would know this branch today as part of the Overground. Finally, from New Cross, the line would go to Lewisham. The Lewisham part was given approval in 1972. However, in 1973, a different plan for Phase 3 was formulated in order to connect to the Docklands, since that area was undergoing a massive regeneration programme. This new plan would continue the line from Fenchurch Street to stations at St Catherine Docks, Wapping, Surrey Docks North, Millwall, North Greenwich, Custom House, Silvertown, Woolwich Arsenal, and finally Thamesmead Central. A shuttle service from Custom House to Beckton was also considered. Parliamentary approval for this line was granted in 1980. A Phase 4 for this line was also considered, but this would bring back the original plan for the Phase 3 to Lewisham, and it would take over suburban services to Addiscombe and Hayes. Preparatory work was carried out for Phase 2 of this extension. However, a new route for the Jubilee Line extension was favoured, abandoning Charing Cross altogether and going via Westminster, Waterloo, London Bridge, Canary Wharf, and finally terminating at Stratford. Sounds familiar? That's because this was the plan that actually got built. We would know this as the JLE. However, even after the JLE was built, hope was not yet lost for an extension to Thamesmead. This area is so poorly served by railways that something had to be thought of. In fact, North Greenwich Station was built with 3 platforms to allow it to become an interchange station in the future, with one branch heading off to Stratford and the other heading off towards Thamesmead. However, as of the date of upload, there are no plans to build this extension. That's pretty much all the information you need about this alternate Jubilee line that we never got. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did enjoy, then please hit the like button and consider subscribing, and turn on notifications if you want to be informed of the other parts that I will make for this series. As always, thanks for watching. Down